What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Movie Bits. My name is David.
And I'm Tony.
And today we are doing a trailer review and reaction to
the Jurassic World
Jurassic World Dominion
5-minute preview.
Oh, we were not ready. We did not rehearse this.
Yeah, so it's the Jurassic World Dominion 5-minute preview. It is a bootleg because someone recorded it at some sort of press screening.
You're right. Now, guys, remember bootlegs? I don't know if you guys know what a bootleg is, but I remember younger having bootlegs. Sometimes you can't make it to the movie theater, so you would buy a bootleg off the street corner. And they were the same quality as this video.
We come from the time where you had to wait like 8 months, sometimes a year, for
a VHS,
for a movie that came out in the theaters to make it to VHS so that we could watch it, because we didn't have 4,500 theaters across the country back in the day. There was no 4,500 screens to see the movie on. It would sometimes take 6 months or more for the whole country to see these major blockbusters.
And oh my God, if you don't know what a VHS is, I'm going to put a picture here for you. Because some of you watching probably like, what's a VHS? But it's amazing because we live in a digital age, and this quality, I would expect it to be much better, but it wasn't. It was the same quality, like a handheld camcorder.
So yeah, apparently the video quality of your cell phone in the theater today is about the same as a camcorder in the 90s.
Oh, the 80s.
Yeah. 80s and 90s. It looks terrible. It really did take away from the experience of the preview. But I mean,
you're supposed to go to the IMAX theaters to see this anyway, but
it leaked, so we're going to talk about it because that's what we do. We discuss movie things.
Right. All right, let's get into it, okay? So it's a 5-minute preview. And it opens with dinosaurs grazing in their natural habitat. We see pterodactyls landing. We see raptors running and moving.
The feathered dinosaurs poking with eggs.
Yeah, it feels like watching an episode from the Nature Channel. So that was cool to see them in their natural habitat.
It's really not a 5-minute preview. It's more like a 3-minute and some change preview.
The one that we saw.
What was available for us to see anyway. And I wasn't really into the dinosaur grazing scenes. Like, oh, cool, some dinosaurs have feathers. But we could have saw that in an action sequence. But
Yeah, yeah. And it's so amazing. I wrote this down. It's like whenever we watch dinosaur films, we only see the dinosaurs that everyone can name, right? We always see a raptor, a pterodactyl, a T-Rex, a triceratops. There were plenty of other dinosaurs.
A brontosaurus.
Right?
Yeah.
We always see the things that we can name. So I thought that was amazing how...
Yeah, right. The same dinosaurs we've seen in every Jurassic
there were so
Park
many
movie.
more. It's like these are the only dinosaurs we're gonna work with.
Exactly.
Okay,
These
great.
look the coolest. Okay.
They do look cool though. I was gonna say the CGI on this is really cool.
Yeah.
It looked very detailed. It looked real. Almost kind of looked like reminded me of the Lion King remake, which I love. I watch that over and over. Me and my cats. Whenever I put it on, my cats will stop whatever they're doing to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he saw. I saw a bunch of blurry stuff, but and it didn't really get cool.
I can imagine.
It didn't really get cool for me until the name Dominion really shows its presence when the dinosaurs overrun this drive-in movie theater. Different types of dinosaurs, people are getting eaten, things are being destroyed. You then get to see that one, whatever it was called,
Giganta something.
yeah, the
out of the water.
Yeah, the GMO dinosaur. You get to see genetically modified dinosaur
A GMO.
Jump out of the water.
I did say some of the raptors. No, the T-Rex. The T-Rex had feathers on their arms too. I said it looked like a plucked chicken. I mean, but essentially we found out that dinosaurs are descendants of birds, right?
Yeah.
So,
But to me, it looks like what they're really going for with the Dominion angle is almost Jurassic World meets Planet of the Apes.
well, for me,
And I like that direction.
well, for me, it feels like Jurassic Park. What was it? 2 when the T-Rex gets out into the city and everybody's panicking.
I think that was the third one.
The third one of those. But the point is, it feels like a hodgepodge of different Jurassic Park movies put together into one film. I'm seeing themes that we see almost in every Jurassic Park movie.
I mean,
like the dinosaurs get out, they get into the community, they start killing people. Oh my God, it's a T-Rex. It's always the biggest dinosaur that gets out that causes the most havoc. It's always some type of modified dinosaur that we have to deal with. So I'm like, it's the same theme. I'm like, how is this different from all the other movies besides the graphics?
Well, see,
and who asked for this sequel?
I think that we live in a different age, right? And back in the day, you got one, blockbuster, and that was great. We got Independence Day and didn't get a sequel to Independence Day for 20 years because you could just have standalone major blockbusters, and the studios were always looking for something new to capitalize on instead of relying so heavily on an established brand and trying to turn it into this like mega franchise.
Yeah.
So while Jurassic Park, the original, was a trilogy, I do see in the wake of films like Fast and the Furious, which has 9 films now, very unnecessarily. I did not
Who's
see.
asking for
I
this?
did not. Apparently, a lot of people and the Chinese, the Asians, are really asking for
What's
the,
up,
for,
y'all?
for that. I think Fast and Furious 8 might be the #1 movie in China
We'll talk
ever.
about
But
that
anyway,
later.
I could see them taking Jurassic Park, especially with the name Dominion, Jurassic World Dominion, and really turning it into an apocalyptic scenario in which we get to see all of society falling apart. Humanity having to come together to fight a global dinosaur plague in a way that the previous Jurassic Park franchise didn't explore. So I think with the new movie environment of franchises and with the expectation of being able to continuously, put out chapters on these franchises and making them last as long as possible, I believe that this film, Jurassic World Dominion, is the divergent film in the series that really begins to take Jurassic World somewhere that the original trilogy never could.
Well, I was going to say, with all the stories that we've seen in this world that was created for Jurassic Park, isn't it illegal now to, replicate dinosaurs? Haven't we learned from the first 5 times now that this just doesn't work out for us? Yeah. Even when we try to isolate them on an island, it doesn't work. But it would be interesting if it's kind of like an Umbrella, the Umbrella Corporation in Resident Evil. It would be cool if we have like a company that's stealing dinosaur DNA and replicating it, or other countries are replicating dinosaurs to use as weapons. And now they're getting out into the world because we can't control it now. Almost like a biohazard issue now.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, to me, art imitating life. We weren't allowed to clone humans in the United States of America. So what do major scientific companies do for that purpose? They go set up shop in a country where it is illegal to clone humans. So it doesn't matter, in the face of corporate power in the world that we live in and global capitalism, it really doesn't matter unless all nations would make it illegal. So all a corporation would really need in the world of Jurassic World Dominion is one country in which to do whatever they want to.
That'd be cool.
And there's going to be at least one country that major corporations could bribe.
So I don't know.
This sort of scenario.
So maybe something like that is happening. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
So this is set to come out in June of 2022, but we're going to talk about what did we like and dislike about it. And we're going to give it a rating. And we're going to give a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or a meh.
Yeah.
Which is somewhere in between.
I mean, here's the thing. I didn't like how blurry it was. I wish it was something that they would have released to all of us instead of just for a select few. Help build the hype, especially in the time of COVID. We're trying to rebuild the theater audience.
I mean, but it was leaked.
And give us reasons to come back out. I mean, yeah, it was leaked. My whole thing is it didn't have to be leaked. Make it official. Give us the really good footage. We obviously want it. There's no such thing as bad publicity. So I hate it. The fact that it had to be leaked. I hated what it looked like. And I did, but I do like its potential with the Dominion aspect, and hated the grazing. It was unnecessary. Oh, we seen their dinosaurs grazing. Liked to see them, going ham on the drive-in theater. So one thumb up for me because of its potential.
Okay, cool. So you give it a thumbs up. So I liked the visuals. It keeps in par with the original Jurassic Park films. Even those visuals back in that time were very impressive. Mm-hmm. So I like that they keep upping the stakes with visuals. They make it better and better. I mean, of course they would. Technology, right?
Yeah.
I like that they're showing. I like the opening sequence with the dinosaurs grazing and stuff, and I liked it because the mosquito that is featured in the first Jurassic Park film, we get to see how this mosquito got that dinosaur's blood. Now, it would have been cool if like a big volcano erupted or something and we see, I don't know, or we see the mosquito die or something and we see it getting...
It has to be encased in amber.
Yeah,
so.
or it lands on a tree. Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that process, but it was really cool to see them bite a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I like that they seem to try to be keeping in line with how we have the new information that we're receiving about dinosaurs and their anatomy. So I like that they're including feathers now. They're kind of changing the narrative with that. The only thing I didn't like was I feel like this is a repeat theme. I mean, you're showing me destruction and chaos within a city, and it's always a T-Rex. It's always the biggest dinosaur. It's always men with guns trying to hunt the dinosaur down. It's always a child involved.
I want to see if there will be a woman with heels if they're finally going to give her some sneakers.
Remember how ridiculous that was? Her running in heels. Anyway, so I don't know, but we did talk about what it could potentially be. Maybe a corporation is like a variant and they're just releasing dinosaurs. I don't know. So I'm gonna give it a meh. I'm not super excited and I'm not under excited either.
He's just very whelmed.
I'm very whelmed. Not over, under. I'm whelmed.
Just whelmed.
Can we make that a thing? Whelmed.
Well, that was it. Those were our thoughts on the Jurassic World bootleg 5-minute preview, 3.5-minute preview. Let us know what you think down in the comments below.
Bootleg.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video and help our channel grow. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I'll see you guys.
Bye.